welcome to another episode of DioTalk. I'm Dio. Let's talk. My guest of the day is extremely talented. He's the man right now, the numero uno tattoo artist right now in Puerto Rico, especially Lajas, Puerto Rico, where I'm from. So give a warm welcome to Junito Sepulveda, Tattoos, Puerto Rico. Welcome to the show, brother.
Thank you.
How you doing?
Thank you, my man. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Finally, I got you here.
I know. After so many times, but
it's perfect. It's perfect. We got you here now. How you been, man?
I'm good so far. And you?
I'm good. How's the business? You're hot right now.
Yeah, extremely busy. Pretty much I just came back from like a little vacation that I took from New York, and my inbox is insane.
Are you the only one tattooing, or do you have any apprentice?
No, I haven't. Well, I don't have an apprentice yet. But I do have another tattoo artist that's working here at the shop. To make things a little bit more easier.
God, you're high demand, man.
Man, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
So, but yeah. So let's talk about a little bit. What got you into tattooing? Because I know growing up in Puerto Rico, you was always drawing and scribbling around, and anything you had a pen. It doesn't matter how small the paper was. You always had this artistic feature in you.
Well, it's been a journey. It's been a pretty long journey. My motivation was, I don't know. I think I saw everything different than other people. Like when it comes to like the shade of the faces, et cetera, et cetera. And nothing. I just like started drawing. I used to draw on everything. Book bags, my sneakers, everything. Completely insane. Sometimes I used to pick my fruit, like apples and stuff like that.
And I remember one time we were hanging out and you had the orange skin. You peeled an orange, and after you ate the orange, you just started drawing on it.
Yeah. It used to be just something like I used to wake up and just like draw all the time. It used to be also a stress relief
therapeutic
for me also. Yeah. But it turned out little by little, growing up doing art and stuff like that, then I'll actually live off of it.
That's beautiful.
Those little, not drawing on oranges though, but
you're living off your passion. You're living off your dream, which a lot of people are trying to do nowadays. So where did you first get started tattooing?
Well, I started tattooing myself.
Oh.
Pretty much like almost all the tattoo artists that I know. Yeah, I got a couple of mistakes also,
Hey, memories.
Crazy ones also. But everything started. I remember I used to work like a regular job, like 8 to 3, 8 to 5. I used to do security.
Me
and
too, brother. I feel you.
It's crazy. That is a crazy job.
Yeah.
So just to like let the time go like by faster, I used to just like draw. And then one of my friends, I did like a Sharpie tattoo on him. And he was like, yo, like, why you don't start tattooing? If you start tattooing, I'll buy you the machines and stuff like that. And then you could just practice with me. Well, to make the long story short, I ended up buying the tattoo stuff myself because he never bought it. Right. And then I just started practicing on myself, on my neighbors, on my friends, and
anybody
little by little. Anybody. I remember my first tattoo machine before I went through like the whole process of, like learning a little bit more of the tattoo industry and stuff like that. I did my own machine. I remember what was this show? It was a show of cops. The bad boy. What you gonna do, right? And I saw this guy that he actually he showed that he did his own tattoo machine on that show. So I was like, hold up, let me see if I could try it. So I did my first tattoo machine with a CD player.
With a CD player, bro. And and for ink, I used to use like the ink of like those pens, the pens that you fill up. And I remember I tattooed 2 of my friends in Puerto Rico. One of them is named Minguito. Oh,
and the other one, Jonathan. and they still have the tattoo. But
Yes,
let me tell
the
you something.
one of them has the fox. Remember that
Yes,
the motorcycle sport fox? Yes.
yes. I saw one of them like I'll say like probably like 3 or 4 months ago, and he was
I
like,
think
"Man,
Mingo's like in Miami or something like that with his brother now.
yeah." Well, I saw Jonathan, right?
Tatatang.
And I
Puro
asked him.
pejeta.
I told him straight up. I was like, "Yo," as soon as I saw him, I was like, "Yo, bro, let me see that tattoo I did. You know that you have my first tattoo. You you have my first tattoo on you, bro." And then he showed it to me, bro, and it looks intact. Like it looks the
Yeah.
same way. It's a mess, though. It's a mess,
Oh
uh,
shit.
but it's actually the same. Is exactly the same way that I did it or whatever. And I was like, in all this like time that has passed and stuff, like that was dangerous. I really took a big
Yeah.
risk. That was
Yeah.
really dangerous.
I
But
remember
I
you
appreciate.
started that, and you remember the caco, the people who used to sell drugs right by the
Oh yeah,
store.
yeah, yeah.
They made a machine one time with a PlayStation controller.
That's crazy. I'm telling you, creative minds, bro. Creative
Yes,
minds.
yes.
They lead to big things. So then afterwards, nothing. I just bought the tattoo machine. I started tattooing a whole bunch of people. Then afterwards, I got my first chance at my first tattoo shop. The tattoo shop was back in the day because it's closed now. It used to be called HD Tattoos in Brooklyn, New York. I started working there until like a little problem happened. I always been like the quiet guy. I like to work. I like to do my
Mm,
thing, etc., etc. So then the shop started having like gang related problems. So
mm.
then that's when I was like, nah, this is not for me. And then from there, I just keep on working. And afterwards was when I took it a little bit more serious when I used to work for long hours, et cetera, et cetera. And then I just choose to like move back to Puerto Rico and then just be a traveling tattoo artist. And now I'm doing it full time. And
That's
I
what's
don't
up.
regret it at all. Don't regret it at all.
So, like, for what does it consist of being a tattoo artist? Like, you're traveling. How is that life? How does it
Well,
work?
it's insane. It's
Yeah.
completely insane because it's really random. It's okay, out of nowhere. Okay, I want to go to Jersey next week, and then you have to get a certain amount of people that are gonna obviously get tattooed by you, or contact one of
Mm.
the closest tattoo shops and see if they can hook you up as a guest tattoo artist. But it gets pretty difficult sometimes. But I enjoy it. Well, back in the day, when I used to not have like my family living with me, when I used to just live by myself, I used to just travel here, travel there, and everybody used to ask me like, "How the hell are you traveling so much?" And what I used to do is just tattoo like the first 2 to 3 days, and then afterwards it's just vacation time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just chill around and just meet more people. And the voice has been like running around like, oh, listen, if you want to get a tattoo by this guy.
Yeah, people
Blah,
talk.
blah, blah. Yeah.
That's what's up. When like, cause I know you went to like the Ink Master show.
Yes, yes,
How
yes.
long was that ago? How long was that?
Wow, that
That
was
was
actually
way
like
back.
yeah, that was like 5, 6 years. No, I think it was more.
More.
It's probably like 6, 7 years ago, bro. 6, 7 years ago. It was a cool experience. I came out in the show Law and Order also. Law and
Yeah.
Order, yeah. Yeah, I came
Yeah.
up in that show. Just like a little clip. But it's something. It's
Yeah,
something.
look at
You
you
know?
getting out there.
Yeah.
An actor slash
Yeah.
tattoo artist. How was that?
uh,
How the experience of a mastering? How much that that helped you to transition in the future with your
well,
skills
listen,
and your art?
it was pretty much everything was based on pressure. I saw so
Mm,
much artists in the meantime, that they were doing their thing. I saw them like working with pressure, dealing with each other and stuff like that. And then, it's just like it builds you up. I don't know about you, right? But
mm.
I am a huge fan of Dragon Ball Z. That's
Yes,
my
Goku.
Dragon Ball Z all the
Yes,
way. So
yes,
you know how they put like this armor that is like you have all this pressure, and then
yeah,
when you know that it's really gonna get on is when he takes it off.
yeah,
So I took it as that, as me seeing that pressure, me looking at it, and being in that environment. It helped me when when I'm outside from there, to be a little bit more patient, and take my time, be in my own zone. Don't worry about what other people are looking, what other people are thinking. They're thinking, just focus on what I'm doing. And it helped me it helped me a lot. It helped me a lot. And even in the continue of like the show transitions and me even watching it, because until this day, I still watch it. And you see me like, oh, no, you're doing this wrong. No, you should do this. And you get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm learning every day.
It helps you stay motivated and
Hmm.
up to part with your skills. That's what's up. How long have you've been doing tattoos in Puerto Rico?
Well, in Puerto Rico, I've been tattooing for 5 years.
Your own shop, legit.
Mm, Yep, own shop, legit, working from 9:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m.
Damn. And how
Yeah,
much
man.
like
But
yeah.
it's well, it's for other people like outside the box. How I say it, right? It's a little bit difficult, like working so much hours, but because I love what I do, it's like time goes by quick.
Yeah, I can
Like out of
imagine.
nowhere, I'm just tattooing. And when I go to like the color part or to the black and gray part, it's like, damn, like it's already 4:30. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
the time is super fast, man. And the thing about me, like different from other artists is, and I don't say that they don't do it, you know what I mean? I could just speak for me, but I put my heart into all my work, and even if it's a small tattoo, it's a big tattoo, I treat all my clients the same. I treat them with love. I treat them so they could feel comfortable in the surroundings and stuff. And pretty much if you see my shop doesn't even look like a tattoo shop. Usually you go and you see
Hmm.
skulls everywhere and
Yeah,
everything's
yeah.
dark. Now my tattoo shop is more like a laid back, you feel like you're at home, and it's like a spa environment. I put nice soft music. It's not like I'm gonna put ballet music,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you get what I'm saying.
But
So
it's a place to
it
be to go and be comfortable.
exactly. So that's why the time goes so fast. And I connect with my clients. So like we're talking the whole procedure, like from the beginning to the end. If they need a break, we talk at our break. Sometimes I even buy lunch. You know what I mean? So like,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah,
you
yeah.
hungry? Oh, I'm hungry too. You know what I mean? So it's like it's a different environment.
So like so your day goes by depending on either the amount or the size of the tattoo. So like if a tattoo,
Yes.
if it's big, it could take you almost all day. But if you got small ones, it'll last
Yeah,
throughout the day.
pretty much I'm not gonna lie to you. I do enjoy more like small tattoos. First of all, they're more faster. It's like more faster. You get to meet more people. I'm a people person,
Yeah.
so I like to communicate, talk, and et cetera, et cetera. But sometimes it's a little bit hard and hectic when you have a 6 hour tattoo and you're like all day and depends on the
Yeah.
client. If they want some breaks, and stuff like that, it gets a little bit, it's
What
like
is
up
the
and down.
what is the longest amount of hours you've had making a tattoo?
Wow,
You got so many
damn,
you lost count.
Jesus Christ! All right, let me see. I have a whole bunch, but one specific guy, um, he got his whole back piece. Whole
Mm.
back piece. It was a Jesus with a Virgin Mary, angels, etc. He wanted it done in 2 days. I
What?
was like, exactly that's what I
You're like,
said.
what?
I was like, what? And I told him, I was like, yo, you have the money for it? And he was like, yeah, but listen, if you finish in 2 days, for sure, I'll give you such amount. I was like, damn, I'm down. Definitely down with this amount. With this
Yeah,
amount, I don't
yeah,
have to work for the whole month.
yeah.
So,
And you don't have to
so
rush.
exactly, just chill. So we tattooed from 8 o'clock in the morning because no, I'm lying. We started at 6 a.m. the first day. Started from
Wow.
6 a.m. to 10 p.m. And then the following day
No
was
breaks
the
or breaks?
highlights. No, just like little small breaks. Like if he took like 3 breaks, it was a lot.
Wow.
He didn't drink no anesthesia.
Just
There
took it
was
like a
nothing.
man.
Just took it like a champ, bro.
Wow, that's
Like one
crazy.
of those 300s.
Yeah. Wow.
And he didn't even jump, nothing. He was just chilling, listening to music. He'll tell me, listen, I gotta use the bathroom. All right, cool. He'll go, he'll use the bathroom and sit back down. And to be honest with you, I was in shock. I was like, bro, you want some chips? I'll bring you some chips so you
I'm
can actually
hungry.
eat. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can actually eat while I'm still tattooing you. But man, it was dope. It was dope. We had fun. We was like talking. He was listening to music, talking. We even like watched the movie together, bro. Like it was mad weird. I was like, damn, like this guy's
It's
almost my
like
brother,
it's like a date. You're like on a date
yeah,
giving a tattoo.
yeah.
That's
It was weird.
crazy.
It was weird, man. But I had a good time. I had a good time,
Wow.
and he loved the tattoo. The tattoo, I posted it everywhere. And
I think
until
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, yo, it was crazy. It was just crazy, and I don't know how he can do it because I got my face tattooed,
Right
I got
there.
my neck tattooed, and it was like 3 4 hours, bro. And I was just like, get the machine away from me, like
Shit.
what the hell? And the thing is that one day after another, it's like you're doing you're doing the hard solid blacks with the gray washes, with all the shade and all the
Mm-hmm.
glamorous stuff, to then the next day take the pain the same way. Like it's hard, bro. It
Yeah, and
was
your
hard. I was
body,
in shock.
your body was like it's still like sore. Like
And
what's
the
the
next day you can't
yeah,
even move your
you're
body. Like,
stiff as fuck and you're
yeah,
bleeding.
yeah. So he just came through. He's like, "Oh, you ready for today?" I was
Yeah.
like,
What's
"This
the worst
this
part?
guy, I'm
Like
tired as hell."
lining everything out or shading it?
I'm sorry. What was it again?
Well, what's the worst part? Like lining the tat, like you're putting the lines or shading it, putting the color.
Well, it all depends. Because if it's like a realistic tattoos, I don't do lines. I don't work lines. Because in real life, you don't have lines. No,
Yeah,
just like your eyes, your nose, and stuff like
yeah, yeah.
that. But the hardest part for me, I would say, the lining gets a little bit, you know, when you like have to do like a full tattoo that's all lining and doing the process, because that's the process that has to come out perfect. The lining is the main, the
Yeah,
base of
yeah, yeah.
everything. Mhm.
Foundation.
Yep.
Do you also focus on like repairing tattoos? Like you got a customer's like, hey, somebody fucked this up. I need you to save it.
I've had a whole bunch of those, a
Yeah.
whole bunch. But for this year, 2021, I've been like holding back on how, like, fixing other tattoo artists' tattoos. First of all, because people are not gonna appreciate it like if I did it, right? Because then I have to
Yeah.
follow the pattern of somebody else. And then when I post a picture, people are, like my clients or future clients or whatever, they're expecting something. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So then, and if the tattoo that I'm fixing is not the same quality that I give my work, then it puts my value a little bit more lower. You get what I'm saying? So then
Yeah.
it all depends the person that it is also. If somebody comes through and I know them and they're like, oh damn, like this is really fucked up. Can you please save my arm before I cut it and I throw it out or something like
Yeah.
that? Then
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be like, all right, I'll try to work something out, but I won't guarantee you that's gonna come out like top notch.
Yeah, I can imagine it's difficult sometimes just because the shading and the coloring on certain tattoos, it's difficult to like cover up. Because there's some tattoos, if you look at them, you can see like what's under it sometimes.
Mm-hmm. True, true,
Shit. Damn,
true,
man.
true. And it's pretty hard because sometimes you try to. It's like a cover up. If you're gonna do a cover up, not always the cover ups. You're not always going to accomplish that. Unless you dedicate yourself to that. If you're a tattoo artist that just does cover ups, then
Yeah.
go ahead. You're good to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
But me, pretty much, I do a little bit of everything, right?
Yeah.
I try to work as best as I can with whatever style comes through the door. That's another thing that the whole thing with Ink Master, me seeing and looking at the show season by season, that's what they're getting you ready for.
Different
Anything
types
that
of
walks
type
through
of
the door,
styles. Yeah.
yeah.
What's
Anything
what's
that comes through the door,
yeah.
you can just hit it out the park.
What's your favorite, like the one you prefer to do, your style?
Damn, there's a whole bunch. I don't have like a straight style that I could say off the back. Um,
I guess it depends
But
on the image, right?
exactly. But my favorite that's like when it walks through the door, I'm like, damn, I'm gonna kill it. Dragon Ball Z, anime,
Yeah.
everything that anime or or realistic, like portraits, animals, stuff like that. When they come through the door, I'm like, damn, I'm gonna kill this today.
What's
There's
the
no chance.
what's the weirdest tattoo you ever done?
I can't believe you asked me that.
He's like, this, have you ever had
All right.
somebody go to you? He's like, I need you to put a W on one cheek and another W on
No, well,
another
let me
cheek.
tell you something. I was going close to that because I tattooed a butthole. I did a happy face on a butthole, and
You did what?
that I did a happy face on a butthole, bro.
Oh
And that
man.
is horrible. The skin there is completely horrible.
Oh
The
man.
stretching, even sometimes
Was it
when
a
the
hairy
person,
ass?
no, it wasn't a Harry. It was a female that got it though. But
Oh
it was
man.
just weird because me thinking as a professional, I'm just like focused on getting what she wanted done, right?
Hmm.
Because it's a private tattoo. Obviously, at that moment, I have to have somebody with me. I can't
Yeah,
be
yeah.
tattooing that client by myself. Um, but I was just afraid to like when she told me, I thought she was joking around. I was like, okay, all right, cool. I thought she was like, like trying to gas me up or something, like, oh,
I'll be
to see
offended if she
how.
like fart in my face or shit.
No, that's what I was thinking of. Because every single time I'll damn, this is so weird. Every single time I'll like put the needle, it will go like this.
Uh, uh, shit.
I was just shitting bricks, bro. So
Oh
I was just,
man.
or not just that, like like it's just things that just go through your mind, but you as a professional, you just like suck it up and just let's go
Yeah.
with do it. But I was even thinking, damn, and if the night before she ate corn or something,
Oh
yeah,
shit.
that would
Literally.
have been
Literally.
nasty. But
You're like, why am I doing this?
it's
Oh
weird.
man.
People are just weird. But I've done a whole bunch of weird tattoos, bro.
Um, do you remember your first tattoo?
The first tattoo I got done
Yes.
on me or on somebody else.
No, I knew. I remember your first tattoo.
I don't remember my first tattoo.
Yeah,
Which one was it?
it was the tribal.
Oh
Oh,
yes,
the
this
so
ugly thing.
this a
This ugly
so-called
thing.
tribal, right?
Yeah, I know. That it was me and one of my friends, Tito Gordo. I remember.
Yeah, we did it. We did it in your house.
Yeah, that was
Jean,
crazy.
with Jean Carlos's cousins from Juanica.
That
And,
was
and I
crazy.
remember you had your shit right here in your arm. You were hiding it for your mother.
Yeah. No, but she found out. She found out and she kicked my ass in the beach too. That was
Yeah,
crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, but I did this. No, and this was actually a tattoo of three different artists though.
really.
'Cause- yeah, because the lines I did it with I got done I got them done with Giancarlo's cousins, and then
Mhm.
I went to some guy in La Palguera. His name is Carly, and I got it done like finished by him. And then I got like some blood like dripping stuff
Yeah, 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 yeah.
by some other guy. Yeah, and yeah, that was one of the mistakes. But I have a whole bunch though. It's now I'm just like used to it. I get tattoos all the time, and I'm like a little bit of a crybaby, bro. So
So you're telling
I
me you getting tattoos on yourself. You're a tattoo artist, but you cry when that shit goes on you.
hell yeah.
Oh man.
Yo, I'm phobic to needles. You believe it or not, I'm phobic to needles. I have to go to the hospital all the time. to check to go to my doctor to check that everything is okay.
Yeah,
I
your
have to do
regular
it.
routine checkup.
Yeah, I have to do it every 6 months. But when I go, I be nervous as hell. I be mad nervous.
Wow. Like, do you plan on like removing some and then
To be quite honest with
just
you,
redoing them?
well, I got laser on my chest before I got my chest piece. Um, and that hurt it. That was crazy.
Yeah,
That sensation.
you had two tanks
Yeah, I
and
added
the
them.
heart. You
I
added them?
added them. But before I used to have lowest pain. Remember like Ja Rule, the
Yeah,
singer?
yeah,
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
I got one
yeah,
of those.
yeah.
I got one of those. So I went and I got it lasered, and the pain was insane. The pain was way, way too much. And I was like,
Really?
you know what? I'm just gonna get a cover up. and then I just got the 2 tanks with a heart, and it has like gas coming out from the top.
And then you have the birds, right, on your
Yeah,
triceps.
two doves.
Yeah, I have a robin on my arm that I want to get removed. I don't know if it's to get it removed and then get it done again, or just don't get it
Well,
ever
to be
again.
honest with you, if I always recommend if you're gonna do like a really good cover up, that it
Hmm.
will cover it up.
Hmm.
Just do 1 or 2 sections of like laser to remove it, and then just get a tattoo over it.
Yeah, I
'Cause
remember
it
my
all depends
wife.
how it looks too.
Yeah, no, it looks horrible. It looks like the it looks like
Looks
the
like
robin's
your hand.
pregnant. It looks like the robin's pregnant. I was getting it. My wife. That's when she was pregnant with my son, so she was getting pain.
Okay.
So I had to stop her, and we went to the hospital, thinking she was on labor, but it was just regular pain that they get.
So you stopped the like you was in the process of getting
Yeah,
tattooed.
yeah.
Wow.
And then
Wow, that's
I
crazy.
never went back to get it done, and then the guy, I don't know what the fuck. I think he disappeared, right? And then
He was
the
like, I'm out.
yeah, and then the guy I usually go to, he passed away unfortunately,
Oh wow.
and then I just haven't got it. I haven't finished, you know, my tattoos.
Man, so
So
you gotta come visit me in Puerto Rico,
yeah,
bro.
man. I
I
went
got you. I got you.
I went to visit you last time, and that's I think 2 years ago. But it
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
at the old shop. That was at the old shop.
oh, you have a new shop,
Yeah, I have a new shop. Yeah, my shop is next to the alcaldía.
really?
Hmm.
Wow. Because
It's
last time,
nice.
yeah,
Trust me, it's nice.
bigger.
Once you come through, yeah, it's more comfortable. And like I said, it's like more like you come through, like you just pass through the door, and you don't think it's a tattoo shop. A lot of
Nice.
time, I've had people that come through and they're like, "Oh, you guys give massages?" Yeah, I'm like, "No."
Because I know we don't give
Oh.
you happy endings. No, that's not what this place is. Yeah, man, I gotta pass through shit. Last time I went to Puerto Rico, it was like it took me 10 years to go. I don't want to go back, but I'm definitely
Right.
trying to. I don't know a lot of things, trauma. Just
Yeah.
when because it's like you grew up in such a difficult environment. Then when you come back, you wanna feel like you made it. Right? You want to have some type of
Yeah.
success. You
Hmm.
know, and come back better than you were. And I still wasn't at that level. But it took me a lot to realize what I had, and I was just being fucking stupid, honestly.
That happens, bro.
But I'm planning to soon. Waiting
Well,
on
if
some
anything,
stuff.
just let me know what time so we can go around and chill.
Oh
Been a
yeah,
long time.
been a
Been a
long
long time.
time. Shit, we need to get back the old crew, the
Right.
Salinas crew. Shit, I remember there was a point in time that Salina had people, right?
Now it's like a desert.
Yeah, well, it's always been a desert.
Yeah.
But I think that one point in time, like it was me, you, Tito Gordo, Zombie.
I know. You
Uh,
used to be a badass too.
oh yeah, I was horrible.
Yo, remember? Let me just throw a flashback real quick.
Oh no, oh no.
Yeah. Remember when all of us we was in the poponera and somebody's idea was let's throw limones to the cars that pass, right?
Oh
And
yeah,
and then the cops just passed by us and they were like, "Oh, let me smell your hands to see if it was us." That was
yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
I
yeah,
was I was scared as hell because my mom is a cop.
yeah, yeah.
Oh God.
Fuck, there's a lot. Shit. I remember when we partied at your house and everybody got blasted. Shit, I went. Then I had to
Those,
wake up like 2 hours later to go to school.
those were the good days, man. The
Yeah,
good days. The
and
good days. I miss them.
we always used to go. We used to take with Giancarlo's grandmother to go to Playa Santa, right?
Cogíamos, we used to call it phone.
And the Toyota truck. And we
Yeah,
take
but we used to be slick. We were like none of us in the crew used to have a car because we was
no man,
really poor.
no.
Um, so we will actually take a risk of going to parties like somebody taking us, and then we'll find somebody to bring us back at the end of
Yeah,
the night.
yeah. I remember in one of la fiesta patronales, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Kelvin was using the old car, the Oldsmobile. Uh,
Oh yeah, I think it was like a wine color, right?
yeah, and we gave the car was packed, and we gave Pong to Jonathan, and we put him in the
Yes,
trunk, and we
yes.
took every Tahoe.
Hey,
We
you
took
see them in the back.
on a rainy day. We took every Tahoe, and all you hear is like, "Mira, está chocando!" Oh shit!
Oh god, that's
Oh
crazy.
shit! Yeah, that
That's
was
crazy.
fun. Shit, man. So now everybody's like, we're fucking married, we're kids.
Yeah,
Zombie just had his baby not too long ago. It was a boy, beautiful little boy.
he hit me up not so long ago, like 2 to 3 days ago.
Yeah,
I
man.
was coming to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, that's what's up. He Giancarlo, Gingagolo, he has two beautiful baby girls. The only one I really don't haven't heard years is Tito Gordo.
Well, I saw a picture of him, like I'll say like 2 to 3 weeks ago. I think it was his birthday, but that's pretty much it.
Like Facebook or like
Yeah, it was on Facebook. I think it was on his mom's page. I was just like scrolling down, and I see this gordito. I'm like, I know this guy. I know this guy.
yeah.
So I just like clicked in the post, and it was like a couple of pictures of him. That was his birthday.
Man, I haven't seen that guy in years, bro.
I know, I know.
Years. That's one that he left and never came back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was actually the first one that left
Yeah.
because we all did. Pretty much, we
Yeah.
all did.
I mean, we had to.
Yeah,
You when you got the you had the Protoye, the Mazda, the
the
green car.
green one. I
You
still
got
have it.
you still have it?
I still have it.
That's
I'm
what's
never
up.
getting rid of that car.
Yeah, once you got that car, which I don't know how the fuck you got it, you started working overnight security and that's it. We never saw you again.
Mhm.
Kelvin was back and forth with I think Sana Grande, was it? He was back and forth dating this chick, and then he got sick and he slowly disappeared. Then one thing he's like, yeah, he's sitting in his house. You never saw him. Then I
Yeah,
think then Gordo, Jean and Carlo left, and that's it. Then I think,
yeah. But Giancarlo has always been in touch with everybody.
yeah, yeah,
Giancarlo pretty much is, to be honest with you, he's pretty much the one that's been like tying us all back
yeah,
together,
yeah.
little by little. You know.
I went I was his best man in his wedding
I know. So let's
way
not talk
back.
about that situation.
Yeah, I took him to a strip club. Had fun.
Oh my god, I was
I
invited to that wedding also.
I gave him a proper giveaway.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had fun. But yeah, man, him.
Oh god, qué clase de vergüenza, bro.
Yes, yeah,
Now you remember.
yeah.
You can say it. You can say it. Go ahead.
It
Go
was
ahead.
like a messenger, right? It was
Yeah,
a
it was on
messenger,
Messenger.
Facebook
No,
Messenger.
it was on WhatsApp. Wasn't it on WhatsApp?
It was one of them. It was a messenger. It was a message chat room or something.
Oh god.
Oh shit.
This is when I definitely disappeared for a couple of months.
Yes, yes. But it's like you disappear, but like you can tell you're doing something with your life because you would disappear, but then you'll come back. You're doing something. You're not just moping around like other fucking people. You're doing something
Yeah.
in real life. 10 years later, 20 years later, look at you. You're your own business owner. You're doing your own thing, and that's something to be proud of, especially coming where we came from. That
Thank you. Thank you.
we really didn't have nobody to watch over us. We was just fucking partying and just you know surviving as teenagers, as young men we were. We didn't know no
Mhm.
better. Um, so that has to say a lot. People People don't get the shit we went through as young as we were with our families, with our living situations, with our parents, and to be here and talking to you and seeing everything about your accolades. It's a fucking amazing. Not a lot of people can say they should be proud of you. Your kids
Thank
should
you,
be
thank
proud of you. Your lady should be proud of you. Your mother, your fucking father, your sisters. Like, not a lot of people can say they did something with their life because
you. The same
everything.
thing is about you, brother.
Yeah, thank you. Everything is like you got to go to college. You gotta be an accountant. You gotta be a doctor. You gotta be fucking something, and get yourself in debt. But nobody really wants to follow their heart or their passion.
Sure.
And you did it. You you you. I want to say you're like the first one who has made it from all of us. That's something I'm proud of. Like look at Kelvin. Kelvin, that motherfucker's a talent making music. But he still has potential. He's still figuring it out. Sometimes it takes us, you know, longer than other people. And that's nothing wrong with that. But he'll get there, as he should. His own, time will tell. Same thing with a Gordo. He's doing some awesome shit in the gaming industry. He started his own
I
brand.
know, I know.
You know, is that people think this shit happens overnight. You didn't become a successful tattoo artist overnight. You know how much shit you had to
No,
hate.
definitely.
You
Oh
know,
yeah.
you know.
Hell yeah.
And then we live in an era that people want to make money first.
Sure.
And if you're a business owner, you start making money either from luckily the 3, or it takes you 5 years to start really making money. And a lot of people don't want that. A lot of people want instantly making money, instant gratification, and all that shit. And you got to work, and that's what you've been doing. So kudos to you, brother.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I'm not used to like those nice words. That's why you caught me like
Off
off
guard.
guard.
Oh, you need a
Yeah, but
hug,
thank you. I
virtual
appreciate
hug. Nah, man, it's
it.
we all been watching one another, right? We've all
Yeah.
been watching one another, and we don't we it's hard because we're so consumed with life. Now we're married. Now we have all these fucking responsibilities that we didn't have before.
Mhm.
So it's difficult to say, "Hey, what's up?" or "How you doing?" Well, I'm proud of you. And especially like I keep repeating this, where we came from, we didn't have that. We didn't know what is that. It's
Mhm.
like one day I remember you saying, dos güeyes macho no caben en una jaula.
Yeah, true.
Two,
Yeah.
two, uh, where we came from wasn't like that, bro.
Mhm.
You either get it, got it, and you're done, or you don't. So to say I'm proud of you, say I see you. It's difficult for all of us. But you
Thank you.
keep you keep moving, you keep pushing forward. You keep being a great fucking dad, a great fucking role model to your boys.
Thank you.
And sigue pa'lante. That's all we need, like I don't know if you got to see, like I had, you remember Pito?
Vito the barber?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, he's doing big things over here. His wife too.
I know.
He well, I had him on the podcast, and I told him he's like an iconic figure. Todo el mundo quiere ser como él, todo el mundo quiere ser el
Hmm.
papayo, right?
True, true.
And if you listen to that story, bro, like Paso Maria, everything he worked for has went to shit. He had to come over here. Sometimes coming over here for a Latino, it's difficult. It's a different it's a different atmosphere. It's something that you well know because everything you started over there, right? Over here in Brooklyn. So same thing with him, and step by step he's at where he's at a position where he was like over here. So he had to work his ass off to get where he's at, and his wife as
Okay,
well.
yeah, that's true.
And that's something that I sit back a lot of times and you think about, like, I'm proud because these are actual individuals we looked up to, we interacted, we spoke about, and we saw grow as people, children to men, and
Hmm.
they're doing something with their life. And I'm happy to see that, bro. We just gotta we just gotta now unite and push forward that to the next generation. Like you, like I, like Gene and Kelvin. Like we have to be that pillar. We have to be
Mhm.
that person that we needed when we was a child,
True. Very true.
you know? And that's about it. And you just, we gotta fucking make like a cookout or something. We all gotta back
Word.
we all gotta go back to Puerto Rico and like a reunion or something, bro. We have to.
Nah,
That's all
no,
we got.
definitely, definitely. I'm down. I'm completely down.
Well, you live
Whenever.
over there, right? You live over,
I am down.
you
I'm
live over
actually
there.
I'm hopefully right if con el favor de Dios, right?
Mm,
I'm thinking
God
about
first.
opening, yeah. Hopefully I'm thinking about opening a restaurant.
Yeah.
Um yeah, it's
What
gonna
type of
be
food? Spanish.
well Spanish, bro.
There you
You already
go.
know. Un
Arroz.
chinchorrito, what we call
Yeah.
it here, a chinchorrito. So
Yeah.
hopefully, if everything comes out as planned, hopefully by beginning of 2022 we'll be up and running.
Where is
I
it?
have everything. It's gonna be in San Germán.
Giant man. That's
Hopefully,
what's
I'm
up.
trying to see if I'm still trying to get like contracts and stuff like that. See
Go
which ones
slow,
be.
slow.
Yeah, it could probably be in San Germán, like it could be in Mayagüez. I just want it to be something different. Just the same approach that I do with tattoos. I want to do it with the same. Obviously, I'm not gonna be cooking. I'm gonna be over there just eating though.
Yeah.
But
Free
yeah, I
food.
want
Fuck
that
it.
same approach.
Yeah, man. My brother-in-law, he's an investor. He's been flipping houses for like 20 years. He opened in this restaurant like Nourish. It's like healthy food, like not too far from Barclay Center. So like,
Okay.
it's always good to join those ventures, man. Fuck it. Invest and anything you can that's smart, that's good, and fuck it. Do it. Like a fucking Nike commercial.
Word, word. Because to be honest with you, I just my goal within the next 5 years, right? To be honest with you, I just want my kids to have what I never had. So it's just like I'm gonna take all the risks that I have to take to open this, open that, or whatever. Just hustle my way in that. If someday I'm missing, my kids will be okay.
Yeah. And that's the same thing I'm trying to do with my son. And but also, I don't we also got to teach them how to work and
Yes,
earn
true.
shit, because you see this these this time we're in, these fucking spoiled kids, as they give them everything, they don't know how to fucking act,
Yeah, I know, I know. My son
but
actually, my son, I have him here. He sells candy here at the shop.
there you go,
Yeah,
hustling.
so he makes his own money and he buys his own sneakers. He buys his own stuff. Sometimes he gets a little bit lazy, but kids are always gonna be kids.
Yeah, yeah,
And a lot
man.
of times when it's like el día de cuadre, that's what we like. I call it over here. That everybody gets your money. The tattoo artist that works with me, that's when he gets his money on Saturdays. So he gets his money also. And a lot of times cuando vamos a cuadrar,
Hmm.
it doesn't match up because he eats all the candy. You get what I'm saying? So but he's
Wow,
learning little by little.
that's good, man. You teach him values and get his own shit. That's what's up. I wish I would have had that when I was a fucking kid.
Me too.
Yeah,
Me
it'll,
too.
it'll be a lot better mentally, at least.
Word.
So, what's next for you, bro? Besides, what's your future goals? Like,
Well, man, I'm actually trying. Like I said before, I'm trying to open a restaurant. I'm gonna be opening another tattoo shop also, and I'm gonna
nice.
invite like tattoo artists from other parts, Miami, Florida, or New York, to just come through. Just to show some love and get some tattoos done.
Do you
I
do?
had a
Yeah,
I
yeah.
I
No,
have
go
a
ahead.
couple of friend of mine that they have told me like, yo, listen, can I get a guest spot? Like, I'll just like come through and whatever. And I'm like, I'm down. I'm down for whatever. It's just because the demanding of like everybody asking for me, like to
Mhm.
get tattooed by me, it gets a little bit difficult. that
Yeah,
have
because
like
you're really the only one. You know, basically the only one there.
exactly. So now I have this new guy that's tattoo. He does really dope tattoos also. Um, but everybody still like comes through the door and wants to get a tattoo by me. So then it gets a little bit hard because then that's when I got to sit down and convince them like, look, you should get this tattoo by him because he has more availability than I do.
Yeah.
Um,
It's that
but
whole
hopefully,
negotiation.
yeah, man. So, but hopefully, I'm thinking about opening another tattoo shop also,
Do
and
you do you
just
know
travel because I
where
haven't
or
traveled for a long time.
yeah, that's true. Back in the day, you were like either in I know you were in Tennessee, Florida, then New York, New Jersey.
I was almost everywhere. I went to Paris. I went to Canada. I've gone a whole bunch of places with the whole, going to like tattoo conventions and stuff like that. But I've been a little bit held back with all this with the whole
COVID.
COVID-19.
What's
And I'm
your
very strict
okay?
at my shop. At my
Yeah.
shop, I'm very strict when it comes to COVID-19. If it's travelers from any part of the world, because I've had people that come through from New York, Florida, et cetera. If they don't come by with a negative, test, then they won't get tattooed by me.
That's
Also,
what's up.
my clients from here, they always have to wear a mask in the shop. I give them like little it's like shoe bags,
Mm-hmm.
and I wear this big blue como toga, right?
Mm-hmm.
Es
Mm-hmm.
como si fuera una calpa.
Yeah. Like a robe
So I put
almost.
a robe exactly, and I dress like if I was a nurse.
That's how you gotta be though.
Yeah, because especially right with I have two kids waiting for me at home.
Yeah, man.
Um, I got to take care of them too. So at least and even with that, all the restrictions, right, that I have put, I still have a high clientele.
Bless, man.
Yeah, man.
Um, for tattoo artists or anybody wants to get into this world and start tattooing, what's your best advice for them?
Just love what you do. If you love what you do, anything is possible. Just love what you do, put the
And
hard work,
how? Yeah.
and don't complain. Less complaining, more investing.
Yes, that's actually good advice. How do for you? How does one come and become an apprentice?
An apprentice, well, at this time, it's
Like how
everything is
does that work? Like I've gone to
well. All right.
tattoos artists, and I realize that someone that can't tattoo for shit.
Yeah, but there's a lot of tattoo artists that they're just assholes and they won't give chances to like new people
Yeah.
to like start learning how to tattoo. The best way that I would say to do it is just go to a shop and just be honest with the artist. Listen, I really want to start tattooing. Um, I love drawing, or if I don't know how to draw, but I love like the art and painting and stuff like that. Um, and see if that artist gives you a chance. But nowadays, you know, you could go on YouTube and you can learn how to tattoo
Yeah. The
because there's
University of YouTube. It's
yeah,
free.
it's free. You
Yeah.
don't know, you don't have an asshole like right there telling you no, that's not done that way.
You don't
The
have
only thing is that
enrollment telling you need how much money to pay your tuition.
exactly you don't got to clean toilets, none of that. So it's pretty much it. The best way is to get somebody to teach you because like that you skip a whole bunch of mistakes in life like I did. I never had nobody to teach me how to tattoo. Um, me, I will always ask other artists, and the artists will be like, "Oh no, you're supposed to know that," or just being dicks about everything.
Like if you're born with knowledge.
Exactly. So I just like started learning little by little, and but now I actually give classes for tattoos, like apprenticeships and stuff like that online. I do webinars, um, and nothing. I just like try to give everybody else what I didn't have,
Yeah.
and just make life a little bit easier. Because there's some places here in Puerto Rico, um, that they say that they're going to teach you how to tattoo. They charge you 1,500, 1,600, and I have had some of those same people come and buy some tools because I'm a supplier also of like tattoo stuff, needles
Nice.
and machines and stuff like that. So they'll come in and buy from me, and I'll like give them my suggestion of how, like, what tattoo you gonna do. Like, I try to
Yeah. Connect with them.
like be cool,
Yeah,
and I'll
yeah.
just ask them like, look, what tattoo you gonna do this week? Oh, I'm gonna do this tattoo. Oh, how you gonna work it? Oh, I'm gonna work it with this, but I don't know. And I'm like, nah, look, you have to do it this way, this way, this way, right? Um, Before you get the tattoo done, just like practice, study the image, study it really, really good. Focus on just that. And I've had people that they've been tattoo studying for months in this place that they charge them a whole bunch of money, and they'll come through and they still don't know how to throw a straight line. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's just
definitely. Well, that's good. Sometimes you gotta take initiative in your own shit to spread that knowledge. It's a lot of there's one thing that's you can't like ignore is that there's a lot of sharks in the water that
yes.
do everything for money, and like I've been
Hmm.
I've been guilty of falling to one of those shits. But as an entrepreneur, I come to realize that's their hustle. So
Yeah.
you just gotta make sure your shit is always on, always right there.
Hmm.
Something else I wanted to fucking ask you for, I forgot.
Take
Shit.
your time. Take your time, bro.
No, what it is that you fucking haven't spoken in so long
I know. I know.
and so fucking long, man.
Last time we chilled together was in Florida, right?
Yeah, and that was what?
That was cool, bro.
I was like,
I
what?
remember that
Almost
same
5
month
years.
I had a car accident that same month for my birthday.
Was
Going
it
to the airport.
after or?
No, it was before. I was going to Florida for my birthday, and the same, just driving to the airport, I had a car accident.
Yeah.
But I was like, fuck it. I am going to Florida. I don't give a shit. I called the flatbed,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right? Um, the towing truck or whatever. I called them. I told them where the car was, and I was out, and I bounced, and I went to Florida, and I had a great time. Great time.
Yeah, man, we did. That was like the last time. It was me, you, and Gene. That's when he
Yeah,
lived in Florida. Now he lives in Tennessee. He moved back.
yeah, I know.
Shit, I love Tennessee, bro. I want to go there again. But this time for like a longer period in the
You stayed over
summer.
there for how long? A week?
I because of work, I stayed there like 3 days.
Oh
I
wow.
think I got there like Friday. I want to say Friday during like 12.
Okay.
And I went out, chilled. Then the next day was the wedding. And then Sunday, I did like tourists. They have like I went to Johnny Cash Museum. I ate a shitload of fucking different barbecues. I did a bunch of shit. And then Monday I head back, so I can really enjoy it. But it's definitely like it reminded me a lot of like Puerto Rico for some reason because
Yeah.
it's so country. But I fucking
Hmm.
loved it. Something that I want to do again.
I want to go. To be honest with you, I want to go back to New York.
Yeah, fuck New York,
I
bro. Fuck over
I
here.
came. Listen, we went over there for, I think it was like 4 days, bro. I had the best time in New York City that I had since I moved back in 10 years. In 10 years that I was living in Brooklyn, New York. 10
Yeah,
years. I have never had so much fun like this
yeah.
past week. Oh
Nah,
yeah.
I
I even
can't.
saw that. We went to the Empire State Building.
But
We
that's
went.
because, but you said right there. That's because you haven't you haven't visited over here in such a long time. But like
Uh,
what you crave is what I'm always trying to go run away from. Like I dislike I dislike like large crowds, people bumping in, fucking especially rude people because
trust, bro.
New York people are rude as fuck.
Yeah, I know,
They
I
don't give
know.
a fuck.
That's true. That's true.
Like
That's true.
I want to go like I want to go to like green grass and fucking just run like a fucking a happy dog.
That sounds like Mexico. I'm going to Mexico for sure
Nah.
before 2025.
Yeah.
I
What's
have
that?
to go.
Boca
Oh
Rat-
yeah.
no, Boca Raton, no. Is it Boca Raton, Punta Cana?
Punta Cana de Santo Domingo.
Which one is that? Everybody goes to Mexico. I don't understand. I'm sorry, guys. I don't go on vacation a lot. I'm always hustling. Nah, man. I wanna go to like just green grass. Enjoy the air, fucking when it goes when it gets dark, enjoy the fucking stars over here. There's so much fucking pollution you can't even see the fucking stars.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And I just want to peace and quiet, drink my beer while I hear the crickets instead of,
that sounds like here, bro.
yeah, man, like instead
That
of
sounds like
fucking,
here.
yeah, but I'm definitely moving back to
I
Puerto
live in
Rico. I'm definitely
No, I
moving.
know, I know. Trust me.
Uh-uh.
To be honest with you, if I wasn't working what I love to do now, I wouldn't be here yet. Because it's not as easy as it looks like sometimes.
Yeah, it's well, the economy over there, it
Hmm.
collapsed, it's broken.
But the environment to raise kids it's good, at least for me.
Yeah,
Because
no,
I
it
live
is.
I live
Yeah.
right now in the mountains, and you can see I have a view that you can see all Lajas at night, and it's amazing. And that's the only thing that like keeps me here. Because in New York I couldn't do that.
You live like in the pueblo?
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
but
even. I live like 2 to 3 minutes from the shop.
you don't live in Wanaka no more.
No, I don't.
So yeah, no, that environment. Yeah, you got a good environment then. The pueblo is good. It's quiet.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
good and it's quiet, and pretty much it's not
tranquilo.
too big, so everybody pretty much knows me. So
Yeah,
it's just like
and it has like it's active. You could take your son to like play baseball, or basketball. There's always something, going on that's positive.
Mhm.
So you could take them there.
And the rent is cheap.
Shit. Oh man, the rent. The shit you take for granted, right?
Yep,
Like, oh man, shit.
yep,
And even though it's crazy, but it's still cheaper than over here.
yeah.
You know,
Over here for a 3 bedroom, I pay 350,
350
350, and I
for
have an amazing view.
for one bedroom. You said
No, 3 bedrooms,
350. Do you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? 350. God
350, and
damn.
I have my garage. You can fit 5 cars
350, $300
and
and
50.
50. Oh my god.
Yep.
You know how much they charging over here in front of my house for it's an attic apartment.
Attic
Small.
apartment is like 1,400 something, right?
It's almost 1,600
For an attic. I used to
apartments.
live in an attic in New York. It used to be dope.
Nah, bro. No. If you see the one in the front, it's small, bro. It's small.
Oh man.
It's small. It was like you remember your house in Salinas? It's like the living
Oh
room
yeah.
with a
Oh
kitchen.
wow.
It's small. And
That's
that's how
crazy.
that's how much of the rent market right now it is. And it's only getting higher. So I don't know. I'm thinking about just buying some property out, like something like in between, like not city, in between city and suburban life.
Hmm.
Like I need my space. I need to go outside and when I need my woosah moments,
Yeah.
and,
Have you tried Long Island? Long Island is a nice place, and it's like that. What you're saying?
nah, man, because Long Island is a Long Island or Staten Island that people say is a dump.
I don't know. I know. I lived in Long Island.
Well, Staten Island is where a lot of retired mobsters are. So no.
Yeah.
Um, and the other one, I think there's something about garbage. The garbage passes through it, I think. I'm sorry for all my listeners or my viewers if I'm getting botching this or if you feel I'm wrong, but that's what the people say. So I'm just going off of what they're saying. Yeah, Yeah, man. Something I need somewhere quiet. I need to run free. I need to let my son run free.
Yeah, I feel you.
I can't, people sometimes are too, especially, yeah, man, you know what it is? It's that everybody now is so emotional. Like they get insulted for anything. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
imagine us growing up, how they insults, the back and forth, like that shit was nothing. That was just
That was just a walk in the park for us.
yeah, yeah. Like
That's crazy.
and we're not even in our 40s or mid 30s yet, you know. But it's a blessing. Fuck it.
Yeah, man.
All right, man. Before we go, I like to do something in where I ask my guest, which is you, to basically give all your links where people can follow you at, where they can buy your merch, how they can contact you. Give me all your plugins.
All right, cool. So on Facebook, you can find me as Junito A Sepulveda. Junito A Sepulveda. Also, you can actually follow the shop at Puzzle Tattoos Inc. in Lajas, Puerto Rico. Instagram will be tattoos underscore PZ as puzzle underscore. That's for Instagram. And if anything, you can actually hit me up anytime. I'll be glad to like reply to all the messages as soon as I like get a chance. And Diomi, I want to tell you, thank you so much, brother. I
Thank
am
you, man.
definitely proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
The interview has been dope as hell. I have laughed like crazy. Funny, and there's a whole bunch of things we didn't say, so I just like try to avoid it.
But you know what is? I want to you. I know. I know. But you know what is? I want to do. I'm in the works, right? I'm in the works. I'm trying to get you, which is something we was gonna talk about after we were finished. Trying to get you. I'm trying to get Gene. I'm trying to get Calvin to do one podcast and just talk about.
Okay.
But it's difficult, man. It's difficult because not everybody has the schedule you would like or need it. So that's something still in the works. I haven't speaking to Kevin in like. I just know about him because Gene like you said, Gene keeps everybody, linked up.
Updated on everybody.
Yeah. And I'm still working on that. They still haven't gotten back to me. So, but that's like a beach. That's like a off.
That will be dope. That would be so dope because we got stories for days.
Shit, for
I
years.
think for months. I know you was about to say something when we was talking about the wedding thing.
Yeah.
I was like, I just avoided. I just let you go.
No, that's
for another time.
Yes, that's for another time. Yeah, man. Thank you for joining me. It's been an honor. I'm glad we're able to connect this. We have to do this again. And bro, wish you much success, bro. I'm proud of you. I'm happy, and then keep pushing forward. Being a great dad, great husband, great business owner, and when it comes to your dreams, don't hold back because you never have to hold back.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it so much. It's an honor to be here, man.
I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for the opportunity, bro.
All the time.
It was dope.
All right.
This is something I'm gonna tell my kids.
One day they'll be here too.
All right, cool.
All right. Thank you guys. I'm out. Peace.